I find it pretty fascinating that there are a lot of countries where a lot of kids do want to get an education, but they aren't able to because of where they're living or because they are unable to advance, or just there's different reasons. And I thought it was fascinating how one girl from, I think was India, she wanted an education and she wanted to grow up and become like create a school for other kids, but she couldn't because, or she just like ended up not doing it because when she got into school, public school, day school, right after her night school was done, she felt embarrassed because she had to be put in a second grade. And I thought that was really sad, and I'm not sure if that was fair or not. Was it because of how much she learned or how much she was progressed? I'm not sure, but I don't think that was right. I'm not. It made me really sad for her. And then for Jefferson, the boy from Brazil, I didn't think it was right that they put him back just because of his age. I'm understanding, but at the same time, it seems like Jefferson has a lot of potential and that he would have been able to go on and defeat the statistic where he probably would have dropped out. He seemed like a really good kid. I thought I love that in Japan that like the education is very important, and I love what the mom said that her son Ken, he knows the importance of education. He doesn't realize that in other countries that education is something to be earned, to be fought for, and he is able to get that education because it's important in Japan, and most people get an education in Japan. So I thought that was pretty fascinating that like he as he's growing up he's starting to realize the importance of education. But I like what she said that like I'm not sure if he understands the emotional side of it. So I thought it was fascinating how in different areas there's different ways of people looking at education. I saw that most of them really wanted an education. They love the thought of learning so much more and being smarter, and they wanted to become something bigger that they couldn't become on their own. But I noticed that some parents from different countries, I think the one back from India, she said, what's the point of education if you're just going to end up doing nothing with it? Because looking around at all the other people, they had an education, but they didn't do anything. They just sat around and just sold things or made things. And in other places, an education for girls, that it's frowned upon, and that some like they prefer girls to stay home. But I think it's cool that I don't remember her name, Shavana, like her parents want her to go to school and they want her to live a different life than they did, but she has so many people in her family that she has to take care of them that it's hard to go to school because of that. But she is determined to do it because she loves school so much and she wants her future to look as bright as she wants it to be. She wants to be, I think she said, an engineer. I think that was pretty cool that like a lot of people have this determination to go to school and to become what they want to be. And I think it's terrible that in other places that they get discouraged to not go about going to school because so many different things happen. Like there's drug gangs, there's people that frown upon women that go to school. there are people that probably don't do anything after the education. It's just they are told this, and it's terrible that they do. And I think the fact that we live in America, just you realize how lucky you are that you have an education, that you can get it, and that in other places it's just difficult to even get to that point, to even get past the second grade or junior high at all. It's I enjoyed the video, and it makes me sad about some people, it makes me worry about others. And I have some hope that some of them, like some of the kids, will make it through school and do what they want to do. I kind of hope to find out. But yeah, so education, yeah. Okay.